From wellness to food and drink, solo adventures, and so much more, spring has sprung. It may be wanting you to take flight. With some tips on your next adventure, Mitchell Alexander, the editor-in-chief with Globetrotting magazine, is here with us. It's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I love travel, I love adventure, and I love getting advice on it. So you're going to give us some of that today.
I'm here to do it.
Okay, so let's start down here.
All right.
I love The White Lotus. We've all been watching it.
The season finale last night.
Season finale, no spoilers here.
No
Don't
spoilers,
worry.
but whoa.
So good, and I love that we kind of have that trend going on. Tell me about it.
So we're starting with trend number one, Thailand. Made famous by this season of White Lotus, famously filmed at the Four Seasons on the island of Koh Samui. It's been amazing to see the White Lotus effect, so how it's seeped its way into pop culture. We love Thailand, it's such an amazing country, but you can see here how there are these amazing brand collaborations that have emerged. So you have Away Luggage, who's done this capsule collection. You have 3.1 by Philip Lim, who's done a clothing collection. And here we have a couple pieces from CB2 that had all these great entertaining accessories. Best way to experience Thailand is, of course, to take a trip there, though.
Yeah, I would love to. I haven't been to Thailand, but I did also see that you can rent Gary/Greg's mansion for $13 million a night, I think it was.
Do you want to go half first?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm in.
We're on the way. Okay, another very important thing with travel is having the right footwear. I'm big on this because you're doing a lot of walking wherever you go, especially in European destinations.
Ideally, yeah. So the most recent issue of Globetrotting magazine, which you can still get at goglobetrotting.com, was our very first wellness issue. So wellness travel is not just going to a silent yoga retreat, although maybe we could do that too after the White Lotus mansion. There's so many different ways of integrating wellness into travel. We talk about the best hot springs in Colorado. We talk about sauna culture in Sweden. We talk about martial arts in Hong Kong. But also with Globetrotting magazine, we like to test products. We never recommend anything that we haven't tested ourselves. Our editor, Lori, wore these New Balance sneakers, almost 400,000 steps over 3 weeks in Italy. Gave them a 10 out of 10 rave review.
Wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, so that'll keep you moving.
Sneakers that stand the test of time, very important to have with you in your luggage when you go on that adventure.
Indeed.
Okay, I see chocolate.
You see chocolate, okay. So another travel trend in the Trends issue of Globetrotting magazine, which is just hitting newsstands this week, by the way. Food and drink. I mean, I'm a big foodie. Food and drink is always a trend, but it's always changing. And at Globetrotting magazine, we're always looking for the next cool thing. So we've done a great story on the slow food movement in Mumbai, India. This is the second largest city in India, 25 million people, I think. There's a really cool renaissance with cacao farmers, where historically for generations, those cacao beans have been shipped out to big producers, and a new generation of farmers is taking them back, and they're making these beautiful artisanal chocolates right in India and keeping them there. So grab some of these cacao beans, give these a smell. These are roasted and then manufactured into amazing confectionery delights. So you can see some of these homemade Indian chocolates here.
It smells so good.
It's a really cool part. And if you're a foodie like me and you really love Indian food like me, there's a fantastic 14-day trip that you can take with Go Away Travel. It's across the entire country. It's the most immersive culinary journey that you can take in an incredibly cool country.
Can I go now?
You can go to goaway.com to check it out. And I'm going to go with you on this trip, too. I hope that's cool.
That sounds amazing. Okay, what a great adventure. What do we have here? What's next?
All right, my fourth trend, and I'm an editor, so I'm allowed to pick my favorites, and honestly, rail travel is it for me. So this is a renaissance of trains. Like, think old-fashioned train travel, but think luxury. There's some amazing brands that have just completely reinvigorated the rail travel experience. So we're talking like gorgeous sleeper cars, bars, award-winning restaurants. You can even go to a spa on some of these trains, right?
Yeah.
If anyone offers you a massage on the subway, you say no. But if you're on the Orient Express in Asia, absolutely check it out.
Totally. It's cool because sometimes you think of train travel, you just think you're going to be stuck there in your seat, but there's so much more to it than that.
There is, yeah. If you can build in the time and experience that slower pace, you can see the countryside, you can stop in these really interesting towns and villages along the way, and you really feel like you're part of that travel experience.
Okay, you have one more travel trend for us.
Yes. Have you ever heard of set jetting?
No.
Okay, so this is traveling to destinations that have been made famous by the movies and TV shows that are filmed there.
Oh, cool. Okay, I love this.
So we saw this trend really take off for New Zealand, where The Lord of the Rings was filmed. Tourism absolutely boomed there just for that reason. So of course, there's a ton of places around the world. We know that the final installment of the Mission Impossible series is coming up, and they are famous for their incredible shots all around the world. So we've highlighted the last 7 films, the most amazing places that they've seen, and we're looking forward to the 8th edition in May.
Very cool.
Now, along with the theme of spies, we actually have some pretty cool spy gear that we've reviewed in the trends issue here. So I'm going to give you these Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses to put on.
Cool.
These have camera, speaker, microphone, everything all built in, and they look and feel like an actual pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses.
So wait, this is all built into the glasses?
Yeah. You can barely tell.
Cool.
They're so light.
They're so light.
Yeah.
This is cool. Wait, I need a pair of these.
So these are tested in the Trends issue of Globetrotting magazine, and we are giving away free subscriptions for a limited time to anyone who goes to goglobetrotting.com. You can get the latest Trends issue in your mailbox and then get a full year of Globetrotting magazine.
Wow, cool. So much fun. Okay, I have to ask you before I let you go.
Yeah.
Top 3 trips that you've taken or that you would recommend people take?
Whoa, okay. I think the most interesting one I've taken recently is to Morocco, a truly beautiful country with such rich history, amazing food. Thailand, I mean, just since we've been talking about it, that is so top of mind for me right now.
Me too.
I have not been here yet, but on my bucket list is to go skiing in Japan.
Lovely. That would be amazing.
That's a really hard question. I just want you to know.
Yeah, that is really tough. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for all the travel trends, the tips, the advice.
Of course.
And happy travels.
Back to you.